Alright, back for the third video. I think I can keep this. It's got Pia and Kiran, Nissa, Hangarback Walker. Like, this is basically the ideal curve. Just need another red source at some point. And it doesn't even have to be soon. I mean, it kind of does, I suppose. Fortified village. Alright, so just what we needed. Alright. So we're gonna play out some dudes here. I'm gonna be plussing the Nissa next turn. This might be Bant. But what I want to do is get to a point where I have Nissa in play and I can play Pia and Kiran and minus it. Duskwatch Recruiter. Alright. That point will be next turn, probably. So we're gonna put this into play and then block the Duskwatch Recruiter, but not the Thraben Inspector, minus Nissa with Pia and Kiran in play. Perfect! We did it! We figured it out. Prairie Stream tapped. Valley's Lieutenant. Alright, gross. Guess not. I could play Sylvan Advocate and plus Nissa. Then I would be able to block here, block there, block there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because we can activate Hangarback Walker. What we're not going to do, however, is forget to activate Nissa at all. Okay. Miss. Alright. Good gravy. So, an F2. So my opponent's guys are all huge. Alright. So if we block everything, we're not getting a lot done. Because of that, I like letting this happen and leveling up Hangarback Walker. Like, you don't kill much right now, Oath of Chandra. I mean, it's a pretty good tool, I think. But now we just have a bunch of dudes, which is just what we want in this deck. So drawing another Nissa would actually be sweet. My opponent has so many triggers. Like 10 Vistas in their hands the whole time. Next turn, I will be able to have a sizable Sylvan Advocate. which is an argument for not blocking with it. Or not trading it away, rather. Opponent's got a lot of manas, and a lot of mana sinks, and a lot of guys. Which is not ideal. So what I could do is, I don't really want to block the Thalia's Lieutenant though, because I've got this Oath of Chandra, and that's, no, it's not. It's, Tireless Tracker also dies to Oath of Chandra. So I guess we're blocking the Thalia's Lieutenant here. Not there. We can put all of Pia and Kiran in front of the Duskwatch Recruiter. Yeah, I kind of like that. Our opponent's last card is a Dromoka's Command. A, they did a very good job of disguising it with their Tireless Tracker, and B, that would be bad. Alright, we got rid of a couple of creatures. We drew a Nissa. That's awesome. Chandra comes down, hits Tireless Tracker. Is this the Dromoka's Command? No, okay. Let's say, in which case I really messed up. I don't think I can race with the Nissa activation. I guess if I minus, I have some reasonable blocks. Barring Reflector Mage. So instead I'm going to plus, because otherwise, like, Reflector Mage bouncing Sylvan Advocate is the worst. Okay. Drawing another Pia and Kiran would be nice, or anything that puts more creatures onto the battlefield. I wouldn't mind a Hangarback Walker, so I could do it for 6 mana. Make it into a 4/4. Yeah. So opponent played Plains. We still have the Canopy Vista though. There's no Brainstorm shenanigans. My guess is Collected Company. This is not stressful at all, you guys. I've been having fun playing this deck, in spite of just punting incredibly hard. Just punts as far as the eye can see. Alright, so block 8. No, that doesn't actually work. Just gonna have these guys hang out back here for now. I guess I could have held off on minusing Nissa for a little bit longer. Alright, getting back Thalia's Lieutenant. Bad for me. That is very, very bad for me. Because their Thalia's Lieutenant is, the other one is huge. Lambhold Butcher does not get a counter though, fortunately. So I think we're still playing the game of keep Nissa alive. So our opponent still has their Canopy Stream in hand. Another Lambhold Pacifist. Spell. That's not a spell. I'm gonna play that. It's not reveal. +1. Goodness. This is not great. Opponent's got a lot of big guys. Yeah, definitely not ideal. Although, on the bright side, if our opponent had either a Dromoka's Command or a Collected Company, they probably would have cast it by now. Just saying. I think, yeah, my opponent's gotta keep abyssing my plant tokens. Also, Chandra doesn't help me at all right now. Fortunately, though, I keep drawing Cinder Glades, which is just as good. And I'll keep doing this. This is a game I can play. Arlinn Kord. Target creature gets +2/+2 vigilance haste. Kind of like that. I can start getting in the air with my Thopters. Yeah. Or I could make a wolf. Could also work. Just put more creatures on the board. Yeah, I think I want to make a wolf. Oh, and I get to deal 2 damage with my Oath of Chandra? That's great. Arlinn's +1 is also not fantastic. Against a board of literal infinite creatures. Ooh. If they hit and play a creature, their Lambhold Butchers will transform back. Not that it matters. Alright, well, Reflector Mage. It's kind of icky. Yeah, because if they bounce Sylvan Advocate. Their Thalia's lieutenants get bigger. I can't actually play Sylvan Advocate again. Yeah, that's... It sure is happening. If they point all of their creatures at Nissa, though, I let Nissa die, I think. Because I trade away my board to have a Nissa at 1. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. Arlinn can minus kill, like, Duskwatch Recruiter or something. I don't particularly want my opponent to have a bunch of activations of it. I just can't deal with this Thalia's lieutenant. Alright. Opponent. The Thalia's lieutenant is going at my face. Worth like keeping that in mind. Alright. So Arlinn Kord is getting hit by these two. And these two are going at Nissa. I could keep my Nissa alive, at the cost of keeping myself not alive. Alright, so Lambeth Butcher is now going on my face. Which is also not ideal. I don't think I can win this one at this point. 10-10 Thali's Lieutenant is pretty big game. Third Inspector. Nissa still. Or was it going at Arlinn Kord before? Probably. Those two at my face, huh? I would like to draw a spell of some sort. Ideally one that affects a board. Maybe another Nissa. That would be sweet. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so these two are going in my face, which are the important ones. Those two are all attacking Nissa. So block this one. Let everything else happen. Thopter Engineer was a good draw. Now I have to kind of think, because I have 8. It's a lot of damage. I'm at 8 life though. I need to block this. And, like, non-zero amount of other ones. So I think I actually am unable to figure that one out. So I think I just hit a Duskwatch Recruiter. Thopter Engineer. Make the guy. Oh my guy's pace now. This is so bad! This board has gotten out of control. Thali's Lieutenant's a good card, you guys. I think even though Rending Valley doesn't hit half my opponent's creatures, I still kind of need it. This is so bad. Good gravy. Alright. Well. Vigilance and Haste? Vigilance and Haste. Yeah, there are so many keywords on that card. Alright. I feel like the line now is just to attack with everything. Hey! Called it! Alright, well, Thopter Engineer is going in front of Reflector Mage so that I can survive to block another day. This guy's going for this guy. These guys are going in front of these guys. I could go to 1. If my opponent has, like, Collected Company, I die. Yeah, no thanks. Although I feel like I would have played Collected Company beforehand. Jamoka's Command would have also resulted in my immediate demise. I still can get out of this, I think. You're a little late, buddy. A little tardy to the party here. Westvale Abbey. Obviously just making a bunch of tokens, unless my opponent has Collected Company. I would actually prefer it at this point, because we're kind of limping. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're done. That will kill us. Alright, cool. Running Volley and Fire Impulse in. Oath of Nissa actually stays in. Roast is in. I'm just signing in all of our removal. Evolutionary Leap is probably out. Do I want Display of Dominance? Spells. No, I don't. Arlinn Kord did not impress me in that game. It was okay, but it wasn't great. Oath of Nissa, actually, we should probably take a couple of these out, especially for signing out Arlinn Kords. I mean, we still probably want one. I think I want a Den Protector to get back all of these removal spells. So we're gonna run it like that and see how it goes. I would love to play first. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. It's got all of the ingredients that add up to a wonderful, wonderful, hopefully okay matchup. I don't think we hit, like, just any creature with this Fiery Impulse BTW. I think we want to get, like, a Duskwatch Recruiter or Tireless Tracker, something substantial. We don't have a second red source. Lambhole Pacifist is not substantial enough. And by that I mean is too substantial. So holding up Fiery Impulse and playing Thopter Engineer, not a thing that we can do. However, we will play this Thopter Engineer, and attack with the token. If we draw a red source, that would be good. It would allow us to double cast Fiery Impulse, which, holy cow, do we need that now. Or a spell that we could play, ideally like a Nissa. Cinder Glade. I think we double Fiery Impulse the Lambhole Pacifist. It's not great. Not ideal at all. But our opponent missed their couple land drops. So we're gonna go for that one. I'm gonna level Hangarback and attack with both my guys. Leveling Hangarback because if I cast Chandra, I want to have something stick around. Alright, that Cinder Glade was clutch. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Cool. For sure attacking with these guys. My opponent plays, like, Island Reflector Mage. I think I will have wanted to get in with this guy, too. Tireless Tracker, okay. Well, no. I think we continue to keep up the pressure, actually. So, 9 here. Put my opponent to 4. We can keep Chandra around. Probably for sure. Probably for sure. For sure, probably. Unless my opponent goes like... No. Yeah, we got there. All it took was for our opponent to miss their 3rd land drop for several turns. Is there anything on here that I would want more? I don't think so. I think this is a pretty okay way to go. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll keep. I'm probably gonna play the Cinder Glade first, which is kind of awkward for removal reasons. Unless I draw a basic land. That's not a basic land, it's like the opposite of that. But alright. Sylvan Advocate matches up pretty well against everything except for Lambhole Pacifist. Then we got like Nissa. Alright. Well. Getting flashbacks to that time where my opponent missed their 3rd land drop. Reflector Mage. Don't Reflector Mage me, bro, please. Ugh. Gross. Land? Alright. I don't particularly want to move to discard. So we're just gonna do that. It's kind of a beating. Tireless Tracker and a land, sure. Fortunately, Fire Impulse still kills it, so we can play Cinder Glade tapped, and Fire Impulse the Tireless Tracker. So I think if we draw land, we're playing Pia and Kiran. And if we don't, we're crying a little bit, and then figuring out what to do. We're crying a little bit, and then hoping we draw another, like, Fiery Impulse. Nissa, sure. Nissa, on balance, not too bad. Lambhole Pacifist, slightly worse for us. Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, well, I think we just play one of them and make a token. If our opponent has a Dramoka's command, our Nissa is in danger of dying. If our opponent has literal anything, also, Nissa is in danger of dying. Collected Company. Collected Company could miss. Not quite. That's the, like, kind of the opposite of missing. Ugh! Okay, our opponent's turn 6 was marginally better than ours. Alright, yeah, that's what I want to do. This is not good. Just dagger after dagger. Alright, let's see. Thopter Engineer, I think is the play. We could minus Nissa. I don't think that's super reasonable. I think we're just pulsing again. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Tireless Tracker, alright. At least it's not another Thalia's Lieutenant, question mark. This is so bad. We're not in very good shape. Yeah. I mean, we've got another Nissa in hand, so I don't think we're, like, that devoted to protecting it. Okay, yeah, go for it. My things. Alright. The lone Lambhole Pacifist. That's fine. I'm not gonna be able to kill that Nissa, though. I will double block the Thalia's Lieutenant. That is something I will do. Because that card will probably get out of hand at some point. So drawing a land would be good. An untapped land. Or that. I guess I'll just play Pia and Kiran. I think I actually want to attack the Nissa, because there's not... a lot else I can do. Alright. So, Tireless Tracker, 2 unknowns. Whatever they draw off this Nissa, I'm assuming, of course, that our opponent pluses. Yep. Oh, it's just Evolving Wilds. Alright, cool. So, they must have something that they're interested in doing other than playing Tireless Tracker, because otherwise they would have played it. Okay. Reflector Mage is, in fact, something to do other than casting Tireless Tracker. Yeah, whatever one. Alright. Joke's on you, that's not the one I have multiples of in my hand. Oh! Okay. That one. Yeah. Yep. Emblem happens. So, in order to protect myself from dying immediately, we're gonna go ahead and throw that one under a bus. This one also getting bussed. I don't think being able to cast 2 spells this turn will actually help me. Naturally Druid though. I had it the whole time. Let's see. No, I want to play that. So, I guess I'm gonna play Sylvan Advocate. I could have also played Nissa and plus. I wouldn't have minus. But, I think... if I block here and here, I take a bunch. They have a Tireless Tracker in hand, so they're gonna draw a bunch of cards anyway. I'm not really gonna block with them, though. Like, having them in play when I cast Nissa is way better than that, so I'm just gonna do that. When/if I cast Nissa. Tireless Tracker, you got it. Also fine. If my opponent has, like, untapped land, Reflector Mage, I'm in very much trouble. Okay, cool. They didn't. Oh, I forgot that was attack. Not that it matters, because I'm going to 1. Okay, so playing Thopter Engineer plus Nissa is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, hey, check it. Still not dead. This is really bad. We're just, at this point, playing to not die, which is kind of miserable. Our opponent's creatures are big enough that even drawing, like, a Chandra won't help. Missing on lands for so many turns hurt, but I don't think there was a... like, I don't think there was a possibility of mulliganing that one. Alright. What could it be? And Den Protector. Alright. I thought so. Secretly. I did not do a point of damage to my opponent. Getting her back. Reflector Mage. Yeah, that'll do it.